What the heck is that? What the heck? This is one of the weirdest things I've ever gotten. What the heck? A Johnson & Johnson first aid kit? I'm kind of scared to open that, guys. Is this used? Oh boy. Oh gosh. Just my luck, huh? Here's the one game. Oh no. Okay, so it is Punch Out. It's not the Mike Tyson Punch Out. The Mike Tyson Punch Out actually gives you a little bit more because it's more sought after. But look at this. Womp womp. Where's our... Damn, man. Got a little damage here on the side. That's so sad. But let's see what other accessories he sent us. Okay. Check that out. We have a Black Ops 3 limited edition controller. This one came with the console. I don't think they sold this separately too, so that's pretty freaking sick. I don't know if this mark is original, like from the paint, but that's cool. Look at that. That's nice. We have that and one more. Wait, 2? He sent us 2? Would it be crazy if he sent us 3? Oh my gosh, look at this. Isn't that sick? Oh my gosh, I don't know if, like, I'm happy now that PlayStation, like, separates, like, you can buy the controller separately, but my gosh, dude, that's awesome. Look at that. I won't test it because I don't test controllers, but where's the Pokemon cards? I think the Pokemon cards are in this. Okay. All right, guys, are you ready? I might contract some infectious disease right now. So we're going to set this Punch Out to the side because I do have to unfortunately do a deduction because the label's cut on that, so I can't actually move it forward on Amazon. But oh boy, I'm really freaking nervous. This is like old too. Look at this. This sucker is old. This is like their old first aid kit. They're like, yes, let me send this to freaking QuickFlips. Oh man. Bro, look at the freaking label, man. Oh, yikes. Oh my god, it says 1986. Is this from 1986? I'm freaking can't, dude. This is like a legit first aid kit. Like, our first aid kits don't even look like that because it's transparent now. This is from a 1986. I can't. I don't know if that's true or not, but... Dude, it is. Look at this. It is from 1986. This kit provided through funding from Finger Hut companies. Dude, this font and that label, dude, this is from 19 freaking... Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh. All right. Let's check out the Pokemon cards, though. Okay. Okay, guys. We got some bangers. So, I guess this is his... This is the... I don't know if he split it up. Oh my god, we have an unknown. Ethan's Typhlosion! Dude, that's freaking sick. If you guys don't know, we are buying Pokemon cards, so... Looks like these are just a bunch of EXs. There's Empoleon EX. This one's from... Is that Paldean? I don't know. But, dude, that Ethan's Typhlosion is so sick. We have the unknown. That's from Silver Tempest. But I'm gonna do a quick look real quick. That's awesome. All right. We have Wigglytuff. Look at the Wigglytuff. That's so cute. We have Mawile from Silver Tempest. Reshiram from Silver Tempest. Okay, and then the rest. So that's cute. We got a nice little Pokemon collection right there. So... I don't know. Maybe he didn't like it. But I'm going to send it forward in this Johnson & Johnson pack because that's crazy. This is probably the weirdest thing I ever gotten. The weirdest thing I ever gotten was a 1986 Johnson & Johnson. So let me try to be careful. We got Rockruff, Flappy. So these are all Silver Tempest. The Malamar. The Passimian. This card. I feel like I pulled like 50 of those. And the Jinx. So all these from Silver Tempest. Not bad, not bad. And then the unknown. So I'm just going to go ahead and push this forward. I don't grade these. These actually go to... We have a separate department for TCG, which are our experts. So I'm just going to send it like this because what the hell? If I'm gonna contract a disease, we all contract a disease, guys. Come on now. And if you guys are curious about our Pokemon payout selection, we also buy bulk. So you can go on our website. I have it actually pulled up for you guys. If you guys have just bulk laying around, we try to make it as easy as possible for you guys to submit. Not only those singles, but bulk as well. Knock yourself out and try. I tried to do it earlier, but I don't remember how much bulk I had, but I was messing around with it, and I was like, oh, wow, this is actually super easy. This is interesting. All right. So let me grab this. So he wrote QF, so I guess he was planning to actually sell this to QuickFlips anyways. Is this a loose game? Yes, it is. Okay. See, if you're gonna like tape stuff on the side like that, like have it here, let me put the overlay, like kind of just sticking, please write something on here so that I know, because like that could have been easily missed. And again, we're going through hundreds of packages every day. We try our best to like find, you know, every single thing, but it's hard. So make sure you guys are doing it like that. Of course, it usually gets caught because like intake process is like multiple processes. It goes to like consoles if it has console stuff, and then we go through like, you know, the entire box, make sure we didn't miss anything. So let me get this one open. Oh, we have some GameCube games. Oh, just one GameCube game, that's okay. So we have these, the controllers I'm gonna set to this side. All right, let me put this to the side as well. All right, so we got some PS3 games. At this point, PS3 games, you never know the freaking value, because if you guys have been keeping up with the market, PS3 games are skyrocketing in price. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why. Maybe if someone here understands why, definitely tell me, because like right now, like things are doubling, tripling in value for PS3 games. So let's go forward. We have Lego Star Wars. We have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That one looks good. We have Lego Indiana Jones. Wonderful. Is that in there? I think it is. We have Burnout 3 Takedown, which is, I love this one. I love the Burnout series. Takedown is super fun. All right. And then lastly, we have Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. Missing the manual, so they put missing manual, good job. So he's getting 15 for this Harvest Moon. And then lastly, we have this loose game. Curious to see what's in this. Oh God. It is Cooking Mama. Dude, I love Cooking Mama. Cooking Mama is so much fun. Even better than Mama. Am I allowed to do that? Even better than Mama. So Cooking Mama was so much fun. And believe it or not, guys, this Cooking Mama game, loose, we're paying $17 for Cooking Mama loose. Say what? Wii remotes. Damn! $10 for Wii remotes, guys. Each. For not the ones with the Wii, the Motion Plus, the basic ones. That's crazy. And the sensor bar. Apparently, we are buying the sensor bar as well. I can't, guys. I can't. The sensor bar we pay $1 for. Excuse. All right, and then we have 5 games as well. Nothing too crazy, you know, a little sleeper batch. But oh, I'm so sorry if that like busted y'all up. Still, a batch is a batch, and he's still getting paid. So you know, let's go through it together. We got Call of Duty World War II. That one looks good. He's always so damn serious. By the way, this is I feel like for one meeting at our team meetings on Mondays, because Mondays we have team meetings and Caleb usually leads it, I'm going to look exactly like this. I'm just going to stare Caleb dead in the eye like this and see what he says. Call of Duty Black Ops looks great. He got it for $3. Did he make money on this? Yeah, $2. So we paid $5 for Call of Duty Black Ops. He paid $3. Came up with $2. Turn up. We love it. We love it when you guys get more money. Look at that. Guitar Hero 5. Wonderful. We Play. Again, I love We Play so much, guys. I honestly think I'm so good at We Play. Maybe if we hit like 10,000 subscribers, me and Caleb can play We Play. So we got some PS3 games here that I'm questioning why we paid this amount. I like the platypus on your computer, Eric says. Eric, this is our mascot, Flippy. He's our mascot right now. Flippy the platypus. That's not Perry the platypus. That's Flippy the freaking platypus. That's my guy. He's my #1 supporter. So we have some Japanese games. That's quite strange. So let's take a look and see. So we have Splatoon in Japanese. I don't know how to read Japanese, but that's freaking sick. Look at that. What? Okay. What in the world is happening? Something is wrong. Okay. Because the Japanese one, we're paying $26 for a Japanese Splatoon. That's crazy. Excuse? It is in Japanese. And then One Piece. Look at this. A One Piece 3DS game. This one's Japanese as well. So it's not NTSC. See, you see there? Look at that. What the heck? That's nice. This one we paid $88. Caleb, what is happening? Oh boy. I don't think you guys accept the Japanese games. I didn't either, bro. But we'll probably have to figure this out because there's not much we can do with Japanese games, but we still took it in, so probably have to talk with our finance team about that. But check this out. We're still gonna go through it because this is still super sick. We have another One Piece game. This is Kaizoku Moshu. I don't watch One Piece, but look at that. That's cool. This one we paid $56. That's interesting. And there's 2 of them. I don't know. Maybe the Japanese games are going up in price. I don't know, but that's 2 One Piece Japanese games. These random ones are $200. Okay, guys, this is a thumbnail. I'm gonna have to do a thumbnail so you guys can see it over an overhead shot of that. Set these to the side. Great packaging. 10 out of 10 packaging. Oh, 10 out of 10. Heck yeah. Look at this. If you're not going to use a lot of bubble wrap, make sure it's tight just like this. Look at that. That's perfect. We got some N64 games. And it looks like that's it. All right, let's go through it. Again, this is $300 that we're paying out to my boy Square. So we have, we do overlay for you guys. We have GoldenEye. We have Tony Hawk Pro Skater and the Namco Museum. So nothing too crazy, but we have, check this out. We have some DS games as well. Some of the games that you guys probably didn't know that are on our hot list. Let me see if I can pull up the prices here. Where are you? Nintendogs. So Nintendogs, CIB, the Lab and Friends, we pay 14, and the Dalmatian one we pay 17, which is crazy. So he actually he paid 15. I'm guessing this is what he paid for. So he does have a little come up, but I guess it does add up. He is our VIP, so that means he does send stuff to us all the time. So it does add up. All right. Interesting. Thanks, Games from the Grave. We're gonna have to take a look at that. We have Rock Band. We have Mario Kart. We have ABBA You Can Dance. Toy Story Mania. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Madden 08, and we're back to that Rock Band. And then just a couple more here. And I'll put away this box. Oh, shoot. I missed a whole section. Let me grab those. And some loose games. Okay, so for the DVD cases, we have another Toy Story Mania. We have Gig. What is this? Is this just like Rock Band? Like a wannabe Rock Band? Compatible with Guitar Hero and Rock Band controllers. Yeah, I guess it was just like a wannabe Rock Band. That's interesting. We have Guitar Hero World Tour. Fable 3, the limited collector's edition. That's such a sick art. Call of Duty World at War. Call of Duty Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero 2, Vice City, and Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2009. Crash I was about to say Bandicoot, but this is Crash Team Racing. Crash Tag Team Racing, and our beloved We Play, and a couple of loose games. So let's see what loose games he's got. Ooh, we have a fake alert! Oh boy, do we have a fake game for you guys. This is perfect. So we'll put that to the side. Let me go check the rest. So we have Animal Crossing Wild World. We have Frozen. We have another Professor Layton, Unbound Future, and Civilization. Duh. Okay, check this out. Can you guys see it? Maybe I can do like a... Look at this fake game. Can you guys tell it's fake? Like if you guys were going through like Goodwill or like another video game store or convention, can you guys tell that's fake? Probably some of your guys are like, yeah, that's fake. First of all, I have... do we have a copy of that game? Probably not, but I'm going to use that Digimon World. Check this out. So you could see, like, first off, the label of the Nintendo DS is way too big. You see it? Like, that's just from the front. The back is even worse. Look at that. What the heck? It's like, it's supposed to be like a, what ratio is this? Like a 1:7 ratio? This is like a freaking 1/4 ratio. It's like so bad. And then look at the back. I don't know if I can, let me see if I can do it here. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, come on, focus. Do you guys see that Nintendo logo? It's kind of hard because like I'm moving, but that does not look like Nintendo. You see it? Like, there you go. Like, it looks like the most booty Temu Nintendo logo ever. And unfortunately, we don't buy fakes. You can tell just like looking at, first of all, the font. If it's really, again, hard to kind of put it up both. You see here, this is an authentic Nintendo logo. You see like that shine and whatnot. Where is that? So you can see that there's completely different logos. That's one of the biggest giveaways, and it's kind of hard, especially if you're not trained. But thankfully, there's a lot of resources. We have a lot of shorts on how to determine fake games as well, and the internet. Believe it or not, guys, you can tell if something is fake. But gosh, dang, this is so bad. This is really bad. Look at that. Well, this gets to get put in our graveyard of fake games. Yep. Womp womp. Probably didn't know, but that's just one of those things where we're going to have to deduct him for having an inauthentic game, and it is what it is. So, boom, boom. Everything else looks pretty good, though. Let's go through it together. Games from the Grave says, I saw a fake Pokemon Soul Silver recently and it almost threw me off. It actually had the translucent back shell with the red glow. The codes on the label and back didn't match and the top was flat. Yes, Games from the Grave, we actually caught one as well. Like, they actually had the label pretty good. We had both Soul Silver and Heart Gold come through, I guess, from like the same factory. The Heart Gold was very obviously fake because like it was the wrong tint. But, dude, you guys, the Soul Silver was good. Like, if you genuinely didn't know, it was good. But, like, just like Games from the Grave said, it has a translucent, like, these games, they're not like the normal, regular Nintendo games. They have, like, a super black, I don't know if you, oh, there you go. Super black, outer case that if you hold it up to the light, you usually see like a pinkish glow. They figured it out. I don't know how they figured it out, but it's really dark. That's the only way that you'll know. It's because like it's super dark. It doesn't have a lot of shine to it. Hopefully if we get another one in, we can show you guys the scariest fakes now for Soul Silver because it is absolutely nuts. The codes don't match, yes, but it's crazy that they already manufactured it in a way where the case is almost similar. It's just wild. Probably because they know like Soul Silver is like the best Pokemon game ever. Okay, let's continue. Daniel says, I see people on Mercari selling fake ones all the time, and they shine the light through the cartridges in their photo and try to pass it off as legit, unfortunately. Yeah, and it's tough, too, because, yeah, I understand. Soul Silver is expensive. Like, it is pretty expensive, but, like, the games that we get where, like, we were testing games, right? When we use fake, like, for example, I'm gonna show you guys. This is my copy of a fake Mario 64 that I use to test handhelds, because obviously I want the real one to go through the Amazon process. This thing has crashed like 18 times. And when I say crashed, like the save data disappears every single time. And I don't even do anything. Like, I don't progress in the level. I just, like, like if you ever played Mario 64, you just kind of show up like in the middle of the map, like where the castle is behind you on the first level. I don't do anything, and I turn it off and it crashes. So can you imagine, like, people paying, like, they actually grind and play Pokemon Soul Silver, and then boom, their fake game crashes and they just lose all their progress, and it's just like a bad taste, So I understand it, but like, quality, bro. Like, would you buy a tire that isn't as good quality? The same thing, sometimes you just gotta pay up. And plus, you'll have the real deal, You can hold it, and the value has never gone down on Pokemon Soul Silver. That sucker keeps going up. So, let's keep going. Let me check out these conditions real quick before we move on, because it is a lot of games I have just kind of setting out here to the side. That Nintendogs. You have to be careful, because sometimes they'll use sometimes people will not know, like, it's a real case, and then they accidentally put like a fake game in here. We actually had one that was a Zelda Phantom Hourglass where the case was real, but the game was fake. So, kind of sad, because, like, who doesn't like deducting? Like, I don't like to deduct people, especially if they sent us their stuff, but, we can't do anything with those. We just set in a box for them to rot forever. Oh, hey, look, here's a real copy of New Super Mario Bros. And here's that fake one that I was mentioning earlier. Look, you see it? What the heck? Jeez. Like, at least the Mario and Luigi looks kind of right, but, like, that top label looks so freaking bad. Absolutely not. Oliver says, I bought a fake Pokemon Blue with the right color and the original imprint. Yes! Actually, we did get in a couple, like, people are really trying, and and I mean, they're either trying or they're just genuinely sending us things that they believe is real, because you wouldn't think that companies are still evolving, like, their fakes and whatnot. But yeah, we've had a couple where the imprint wasn't authentic, and, like, the cartridge wasn't authentic, the board wasn't authentic, but they had the stamp, and I was like, that is insane. Like, obviously the stamp is like, I mean, I say obviously, you guys don't see it, but the stamp is super, like, indented, and I was just like, that is nuts that they can do something like that. So we got Gig. I don't know if that one is going well. We have Toy Story with the glasses. Look at this. I've never played Toy Story, but all right. Eric says, what percentage of games would you say are fake that you receive? Because we deal really closely with, like, not only people that sell their, like, collections to us well, but, like, also resellers. Like, I believe, like, a lot of the people that use our service are resellers. Most of the time they're not fake. Like, I have a big bin here of fake games that we've collected over the past 2 years. QuickFlips has been, like, operating, and it's not a lot. So I would say, like, maybe 1 out of, like, let's say, like, if it's just strictly, like, DS or something, because that's, like, the most fakes we get in, maybe 1 out of, like, 500. And that's just, like, on average. Like, sometimes we'll get a lot of fakes in one batch, and some days we just won't get any fakes at all. It's just how it is. Let's continue. Alright, everything looks good so far. I'm trying to find one where there's, like, disc rot, so you guys get to see, like, what we see when we find disc rot and whatnot, but It's quite difficult because everyone that's sending in these batches that I'm opening are pretty well. Like, I haven't seen one that's like super scratched where I had to deduct for scratches, but I mean, I can't complain. That's like pretty nice. I'm glad everybody's sending us good stuff. Guitar Hero, a little scratchy. We'll move that forward. So like, if you guys see the speed that I'm going through, this is the speed that I normally go through, but except that it's faster. Like, we have to be quick determining where things go quickly when we get it. This one has a little water damage. You guys see that one? So another thing that we look out for in intake are the covers too. So this is an authentic Crash Tag Team Racing cover art, but water damage things are quite difficult because one, it's hard. We don't have like we don't do anything with it. There's nothing for us to restore for that, but sometimes they come with mold. So that one, unfortunately, I'll have to deduct him for that. So I'm going to have to set that one to the side. And then, ooh, more water damage. That's not fun. Look at that. You see the wrinkle? Again, there's nothing we can do to, like, fix that. We can replace the case. We can, resurface the game. But when it comes to, like, restoring the cover art, that's something we don't do. And again, you never know, like, sometimes there is mold. Like, we get more mold than we do fake games. Isn't that kind of sad? If anything, Eric, the question is that we get more mold than fake games. So I will have to deduct them for these two because I will have to make these loose. Just to, make sure that the quality that we're sending out, they're not getting this and getting like a booty cheek water damaged case. Oh, look at there. We got some zappers. The OG gray one and the orange one. You hear that? I'm sorry if that hurt your ear. I'm so sorry. So let me set that to the side. I just saw the mic spike up. We have, okay. We have a PS1, the classic, not like the mini classic, but the classic, and a PS2 fat. That's pretty nice. So I like how the way this is packaged. It's actually 10 out of 10 packaging on this. Look at this. We have the PS2 right there. We got the PS1, and then all his Wii games. I'm assuming these are all Wii games. So nicely packaged. Like, it's a snug fit. That's a 10 out of 10, Jonathan. What the heck? Oliver says, it's crazy. I make a living off sending games to QuickFlips. It feels like I'm in a team meeting. Oliver, we appreciate your business, my bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, people, like, majority of the VIPs are mostly, I'm assuming resellers because they send us things all the freaking time. So, we don't mind you sending, you got to make your money too. If you want to send, you want to sell your own stuff, sure. If you want to send stuff to QuickFlips, bro, we be lacking sometimes. We pay way more on a lot of things that I'm surprised that, like, other places don't. And, like, even more than, like, price charting sometimes. And I'm just like, that's freaking nuts. So, I mean, we always appreciate, we don't discriminate because we're also just the same. And that's how Caleb started. I used to be a reseller too during college because I was studying in nursing and it was so hard to study and work, so I had to do something. I actually resold Yeezys and Supreme because at the time video games weren't popping the way the Yeezys and Supreme were popping. Okay, so another water damage. Unfortunately on this one, it's kind of hard to see. It sucks because, like, I hate making things loose because of water damage. But, dude, that's just, like, that looks so gross. You see that? Like, you can't see it, but I can see it. There's a fat stain right there. I can't do anything with that. I'm going to have to make that loose. So I'm going to set that to the side. We have Zelda. Twilight Princess. We have Mario and the Winter Olympics. Is that water damage? I don't think so. I think this one was okay because it's kind of more on the backish, but it's not as bad. This one's missing the manual though, so let me just double check. Make sure if you guys are sending things, we appreciate you guys actually putting missing manual and whatnot because we will catch ya. We'll get ya. Oliver says, I've sent over 25,000 all from Mexico. Is that in pesos or is that in USD, bro? That is insane. That is insane, bro. Bro made 25 bands from us. That's crazy. All right. Daniel says, honestly, QuickFlips guidelines really help me improve the quality of items I sell. I don't really give my business. I really wait. What is it? Really gave my business standards that I follow even when I don't send in things to you guys. Okay. Yeah. No. And you know that's what it's all about. You know it's there for a reason. You know, some places like you have to sign in, make an account, everything, and we're just very transparent. We're just like, boom, here's the stuff that we, you know, we deduct for. These are the things that we don't accept. These are the things we do accept, blah, blah, blah. And that's why we also do these streams, so that people are educated on the things that, you know, we buy, but also kind of the standards and things that you guys need to be looking out for when you guys are, you know, buying and searching things to do your own reselling. So like fake games and bolos, like things that are rising in prices. So it's kind of nuts. My husband is calling me, so let me first deny. My husband's trying to call me from lunch. Okay, so we have that. This one is water damage. You see that? Maybe a little bit, but you can see there's that outline of the water when I pull it back, you can see it. This one, unfortunately, I will have to make loose too. You see that? It's like staining yellow piss. It doesn't pull up on the camera as well, but that's piss. Okay, let's go to that insane GameCube collection. I can't wait to go through it. I already did the grading, so it's just me showing you guys this awesome batch. So let me set the stuff to the side. Give everything some room. It's a good place for and I'm going to try to show it overhead here. There we go. You guys can kind of see what I'm dealing with right now. But it's going to be, we're going to kind of show it as we're going through. Boom. It gets closer and closer to the camera. Boom. And boom. All right. There's also something in there as well. I'm going to show it on the camera once we go through it, or when I find the game that like coincides with it. But this is an insane batch of awesome games. Oh wait, you can see it on the side. Don't look. If you want to have fun, don't look. But first, let's start. We have Final Fantasy VII. This game is so good, guys. Oh my gosh, Cloud is so nothing. And this looks great. It looks like it has the manual as well. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. A lot of times they don't come with the manual, so I'm really happy this one. And you can see their connecting artwork. That's so nice. Look at this, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis with the demo disc for Dino Crisis, which is like a really insane game too, by the way. Look at that. Wow! And a fun trick, maybe you guys haven't seen like the double single disc ones. You turn it over like that, and ta-da! Look at that. We have the demo disc for Dino Crisis. Isn't that cute? Like, that's so innovative. We got that. By the way, this game is crazy. This game, again, I graded it, so I don't really know how much that is. But then we have the banger Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. Player's Choice. I feel like that's just the number one thing I see. CIB, look at him. He looks so happy. We have Need for Speed Underground. Boom. Spy Hunter. Still okay. I thought this was a double disc, but apparently that was for Spy Hunter too. Then we have 007 Nightfire. And look, you can tell, look, he has all the manuals. We have Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfects. Look at that. What? Wolverine? Wolverine's in Marvel? Wait. I'm so confused. Wait a second. I thought it was DC. I'm so confused. Wait, what is... I was going to be like, look at Spider-Man and Wolverine. Wait, Wolverine is in Marvel? I'm so confused. Either way. Huh. That's interesting. We have Defender. We have Real-Time Strategy. So you can see that's interesting. Bomberman for the 360. My boy Kiba and Yugi over there with the legendary 3 gods in the background. That's obsidian right there. I love this. I wish I never got one where it says here, if you guys check here on the side, the 3 limited edition official cards. My gosh, I've never seen the cards in person. I wish. Bomberman Generation. This one is interesting. Check this one out. Beautiful Joe. This is like, English is my second language, guys. Beautiful Joe Red Hot Rumble. This is not the first or second. I think, this is like a spin-off? Does anybody know? Because look how sick the artwork is. Heck yeah, bro. What? I've never seen this, like, Beautiful Joe. And I'm probably butchering the name. But I've never seen it. Look at the spine. It's like rainbow. What the heck? Can you stand the heat? That is sick. I've never seen this one before. We have Animal Crossing and... Oh my god, I love... Guys, I love Animal Crossing for the GameCube. They are so nasty and mean. They're like, oh, you idiot. And I'm like, oh. And check this out. No shot. Look at Rover. So this one was a special like edition they added for the Animal Crossing GameCube. Where this is official. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. To those that haven't seen it before, it is the memory card, and you can see there it says Animal Crossing, and that character's name is Rover. This by itself, I think, goes for money too, which is crazy. But that is awesome. We have Mitzi. We have Punch, which is my villager. He has the same birthday as me. And I forgot the others. But, dude, Animal Crossing on the GameCube. If you guys are so tired of, like, Animal Crossing, you want to, like, on the Switch, and you want to experience, I was going to say bullying, but experiencing more, like, them being, like, absolutely, like, savage. Animal Crossing for the GameCube, bro. They're going to be like, you're so ugly and stupid. And you're like the Pikachu meme, like. So, the next we have Dance Dance Revolution, Mario Mix, and let me show you guys this. Hold on. Let me show you guys. Check this out. I probably shouldn't be touching this, but look. What? Oh my god. Ew. Okay, I shouldn't be touching this. But look. 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 Let me do an overhead so you guys, like the thumbnail, so you guys can see. Look. Check this out. That's the actual Dance Dance mat. You guys can't hear me, but this is the actual mat for the Dance Dance Revolution. Look at Mario. What the heck? You can see there, it says Nintendo on the top. Isn't that freaking fire? I don't know if it works. And the reason why I say don't touch it, yo, clean your guys' stuff. Nasty. Before sending it in again, but that is so cool. We're gonna see. Maybe we can get Caleb to dance on this. Yeah, so Slayer says, I have never heard of that Mario game. Yeah, bro. Look, I'm not kidding. You see this? Oh, sorry, I don't have the overlay. Look at this. Get down with Mario. Do you want to get down with Mario? Look at him. Look at Mario. You don't want to be him, bro. The mushrooms are like the dance arrows, and you can play with other people. Look at that. And there's more than dancing. You could unlock mini games and story modes and stuff like that. Isn't that cool? It is not an expensive game by itself. I think like does it like resale price like 20 to 30 maybe? Because like it's just a Mario game. You don't really play it. People just like collecting all the GameCube games, but I heard it's super fun. Next we have Godzilla. Look. Oh my god. And then you had the monsters in the back. This one is actually a really pricey game. So that's pretty nice to see. And guys, my boy Ike. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. This used to be like prime time at its all-time high, a $400 game. Do you guys remember that? Especially the resellers that are listening. Do you remember when this was like literally $400 resell? Now it's come down a lot, but I paid resale price. I went to like a local video game store and I literally spent $370 on my copy. Kind of sad now I think about it. But oh my god, Path of Radiance. That's beautiful. Oh my god, look at Ike. That's my dream boy right there. Look at him. We have Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, Battalion Wars, and then for any Resident Evil fans, we have Resident Evil Outbreak. This is one that we get in often in terms of the Outbreak because there's File 2. And this one is CIB. The manual's kind of scuffed, but it's still super sick. So we got that. We have Reckless, the Yakuza missions, Left 4 Dead 2, which is a banger, by the way. I think premium pricing as well on that guy. CIB, NFL Blitz. We have Tony Hawk Underground 2, Terminator 3 Redemption. This is my favorite GameCube game, bros. Oh my god, I love this. Is the biggest collab. I can't. I love this. NBA Street Volume 3 with freaking Mario. The best part is like if you look, bro, Yao Ming is there, bro. You got Yao Ming. Bro, you wanna dude, can you imagine freaking Mario just absolutely crossing LeBron James? like look at this. Like what the frick? They were just like, can you imagine pitching this to the company and being like, what if everyone's like, everybody loves NBA Street Volume 2. It was so good. Make a third one. And they're like, but what if on the GameCube we have Mario crossing LeBron James? And they're like, someone write that down. Write that down. Like, I can't even. Like, dude, Yao Ming is in there, bro, when he was in the Houston Rockets. Look at him. I don't know if that's LeBron. I don't think that's LeBron. But I can't. They were just like, yes, let's make it happen. And I just think it's like the funniest freaking thing.